Good morning, everybody. Now, before you get your panties in a wad, let me tell you, this just be a satire against that little one, Kim Jong-un. Yes, he's in the news again. You know our President of the United States of America has gone over there for a summit and expected something out of that little short guy. Well, let me tell you what has happened. This day is, let me tell you what the day is. This day is Thursday, February the 28th. Now, it's 10:31 a.m. right now, Central Standard Time, and I got to report this to you because I knew this was coming to no good, but oh, what the heck. All these world leaders are all friends anyway, so who knows really what's going on behind closed doors, but this is what we're supposed to believe, okay? The title says in the tweet or whatever from Zero Hedge, I guess you call it an article. Sometimes you have to walk is the title. HANOl summit ends in disarray as Trump balks at Kim's demands for sanctions relief. Now, let me read to you a little bit about what this article says. All right, I have to make it bigger. My glasses are big, but they still don't see very good. All right, as analysts tried to parse what the summit chaos in Vietnam means for U.S.-China trade talks, Beijing has chimed in to offer some clues of its own in a statement that mirrored what who's President XI? I don't know, but it just says President XI. Z said about a U.S.-China deal. Beijing said the U.S. and North Korea must meet each other halfway on a nuclear deal. Meanwhile, some have proposed that the collapse of the summit could strengthen Beijing's hand in the trade talks, as Trump might feel pressured to go easy on China to try and win a deal with North Korea. Okay, there's a tweet here by Eunice Yoon, only Yoon TV, and she says, for China, hashtag China, this could strengthen Beijing's hand at real Donald Trump praised President Z or XI, however you say that, calling him a, quote, great and respected leader. Would that mean Trump will go on Z, XI, on trade? Oh, I'm so sorry, let me back up. Does that mean Trump will go easy on this President Z on trade to get more done on North Korea? Okay, that was on February 28th at 12:10 a.m. early this morning. Okay, now even armchair observers probably understood long before the HANOl summit had even been scheduled that the gulf between the American and North Korean positions on denuclearization was probably too wide to overcome after nearly a year of talks. The two sides are no closer to a deal, yet President Trump had apparently hoped that the pomp and circumstance of another historic summit would soften Kim Jong-un, would soften him up. But despite all, oops, sorry, it went faster than me. But despite all the talk about North Korea being, quote, ready to denuclearize, unquote, and both leaders hyping up the possibility that a deal would be struck, alas, no deal was forthcoming, and Trump is now headed back to Washington empty-handed. Oh my goodness, should we not have known that already? Talks between the two world leaders broke down Thursday afternoon as President Trump abruptly walked away from the table and canceled a planned lunch and signed ceremony. Parentheses, it's still not clear what the two leaders had hoped to sign, though scheduling the ceremony before a deal had been struck did seem risky, closed parentheses. With the talks in disarray, Trump moved up a news conference where he and Secretary of State Mike Pompeo took questions from the press. Trump told reporters that he had asked Kim to comment to full denuclearization before the U.S. agreed to sanctions relief. That he, quote, he was unprepared to do that, period, unquote. So, oh, now what do we have here? The page goes blank. What is going on? Oh, there's a pretty picture of President Trump talking. Well, I will stop it here, and I will link this video where this nice person named James Munder puts out this report. He makes it 16-minute, 45-second long for you to get more information, called HANOl SUMMlT ends in disarray as Trump balks at Kim demands for sanctions relief. I hope you enjoyed this little report that I brought to you about the summit over there in North Korea, where Kim Jong-un did not play right. Okay, bye for now. I will talk to you later. And don't be offended now. This is just a satire.